15 minutes on a train in 2014. You weren't supposed to hear it. A stranger's conversation about their investment portfolio. $1,040,000. You are still on the same train line. Nobody knows.
The train ride was a daily routine, a mundane commute to and from work. Before that day, life looked like a series of automatic decisions, driven by the desire to keep up with others. You would often find yourself comparing your possessions, your car, your house, with those of your friends and acquaintances. Every time someone upgraded their phone or bought a new car, you felt an overwhelming urge to do the same.
The comparisons were endless, and the spending was automatic.
One concrete scene from back then was the day you spent $2,500 on a new TV, just because your neighbor had bought one the week before.
The comparisons and the spending continued for years, until that specific moment on the train.
The stranger's conversation was not a revelation, but a small, unremarkable decision that sparked a chain of events. They were talking about their decision to stop upgrading their possessions and start investing in a diversified portfolio. The psychology behind this decision was not about being frugal or depriving oneself of pleasure, but about understanding the true value of money and the power of compounding. Most people never make this decision because it requires a fundamental shift in their mindset, a shift from consuming to investing.
The specific day was a Tuesday, and the situation was a typical commute, but the decision to start investing was made in that moment.
The decision to start investing had practical ripple effects. You opened a brokerage account and allocated $500 per month to a diversified portfolio. The exact dollar math was that $500 per month, invested for 10 years at an average annual return of 7%, would become approximately $93,000.
You made the math tangible by setting up automatic transfers and tracking your progress. The accounts were opened, and the allocations were made, all in a span of a few weeks. The shift from consuming to investing was not easy, but it was made possible by the small, unremarkable decision on the train. The first 12 months were a roller coaster of emotions. There were moments of doubt, when the market fluctuated, and you wondered if you had made a mistake. A coworker asked you why you didn't upgrade your car, and you found yourself explaining your decision to invest. The number at month 6 was $6,000, and at month 12, it was $12,000. What almost derailed it was the temptation to spend the money on a new car, but you resisted the urge. The decision to invest was not a one-time event, but a continuous process, a habit that you had to cultivate. As the years passed, the compounding became visible internally, but still invisible to others. The number at year 3 was $1,040,000, and at year 5, it was $63,000. What changed in behavior was the way you thought about money, the way you valued it, and the way you used it. What stayed the same was the external appearance, the car, the house, the possessions. One specific social moment where the contrast appeared was when a friend asked you to join them on a luxury vacation, and you declined, citing your investment goals. The friend was surprised, but you explained your decision, and they understood. The exact moment of seeing the number $1,040,000 was on a specific date, March 15, 2023. You were sitting in your living room, reviewing your portfolio statement. The number was staring back at you, a culmination of years of disciplined investing. Still, the same behavior, nothing changed externally. One person who has no idea is your neighbor, who still thinks you are struggling to make ends meet. You realize that the true wealth is not in the possessions, but in the freedom to make choices, to pursue your passions, and to live life on your own terms. If this story resonated with you, subscribe. I post a new story every single day. If you want to start investing today, the Robinhood link is in the description. It comes with a free stock. And if you want the weekly letter, the Quiet Wealth Letter, that link is there too. See you tomorrow. Your daily routine remains unchanged, rising with the sun, exercising, and then diving into your work. People around you notice no difference, and that's exactly how you prefer it. The only variation is in your mind, where the weight of your financial burden has significantly lightened. You find yourself pondering travel destinations more frequently,
not for luxury, but for experience. The idea of immersing yourself in different cultures, learning new languages, and understanding histories fascinates you. On a typical Wednesday, you decide to visit a local art museum. The entrance fee is negligible, but the value you derive from observing the artwork and reading about the artists is immense. You spend hours there, often lost in thought, contemplating the stories behind each piece. This newfound interest in art doesn't prompt you to buy expensive pieces, but rather to appreciate the skill and dedication that goes into creating them. Your reading list has also expanded, now including books on history, philosophy, and biographies of individuals who have made significant contributions to society. This thirst for knowledge isn't driven by the desire to flaunt your intellect, but to genuinely understand the world and its complexities. You often find yourself in used bookstores, scouring through shelves for titles that catch your eye, and then spending the evening reading in a quiet cafe. The freedom to pursue your interests without financial stress is a profound feeling. You've started volunteering at a local community garden, where you meet people from all walks of life. The conversations are rich and varied, and you learn something new every time you're there. Your contribution to the garden is small, but the sense of community and belonging it provides is invaluable. One evening, while working in the garden, you meet a retired professor who has spent his life studying and teaching economics. The conversation turns to the topic of wealth and its perception in society. He shares his insights on how true wealth often goes unnoticed, hidden behind modest lifestyles and unassuming exteriors. His words resonate deeply with you, reinforcing your belief in the path you've chosen. You continue to live in the same modest house, drive the same reliable car, and wear the same practical clothes. But now, you do so with a heightened sense of purpose and fulfillment. Your decisions are guided by a clear understanding of what adds value to your life, rather than by societal expectations or the desire for status symbols. The seasons change, and with them, your activities. In the summer, you spend more time outdoors, either in the garden or on long hikes in nearby trails. In the winter, you find solace in indoor activities like reading, learning new languages, and practicing yoga. Through it all, your financial foundation remains solid, a constant that allows you to explore and enjoy life without anxiety. You've developed a habit of journaling, not to record your thoughts or feelings, but to track your progress, set goals, and plan for the future. This practice helps you stay focused and motivated, ensuring that your actions align with your values and aspirations. The journal is a simple notebook, filled with handwritten notes and occasional sketches of places you've been or want to visit. Your neighbor, still unaware of your financial situation, occasionally comments on the simplicity of your lifestyle. You smile and nod, knowing that simplicity is a choice, not a necessity. This choice allows you to direct your resources towards experiences and personal growth, rather than material possessions. In your interactions, you've become more empathetic and less judgmental. You understand that everyone has their own story, their own struggles and triumphs. This realization fosters deeper, more meaningful connections with the people around you. You listen more intently, offer help when needed, and celebrate the successes of others. The concept of time has taken on a new dimension for you. It's no longer just a measure of hours, days, and years, but a resource to be valued and utilized wisely. You prioritize your time, dedicating it to activities and people that enrich your life. This mindset has led to a sense of contentment, a feeling that each day is well lived, regardless of its specifics. On occasion, you receive letters from individuals who are inspired by your story. They share their own struggles and aspirations, seeking advice or simply a word of encouragement. You respond to each letter, offering guidance and support based on your experiences. These exchanges are heartfelt and meaningful, reinforcing the idea that true wealth also lies in the positive impact one can have on others' lives. Your story serves as a quiet reminder that success is not about external appearances, but about living a life that is authentic and fulfilling. It's a testament to the power of disciplined investing, smart financial decisions, and a deep understanding of what truly adds value to one's existence. And though your name may never appear in the spotlight, your legacy, in its own understated way, continues to inspire and guide those who come across your path.
The path ahead is long, with its own set of challenges and opportunities. But you're ready, equipped with the knowledge, experience, and mindset to navigate it with grace and purpose. Your journey, though unique, offers a universal lesson that true wealth is not just about accumulating riches, but about cultivating a life of depth, connection, and contribution. Years go by, and your life becomes a canvas of diverse experiences, each one a thread in the intricate tapestry of your existence. You travel, not as a tourist, but as a student of the world, immersing yourself in its beauty and complexity. You learn new skills, not for professional advancement, but for personal growth and the joy of learning. And through it all, your financial foundation remains a constant source of comfort and freedom. One day, you find yourself in a small, quaint town, surrounded by rolling hills and verdant forests. It's a place you've visited before, but this time, you've come with the intention of staying for a while. You rent a small cottage on the outskirts of the town, where you spend your days reading, writing, and exploring the countryside. The simplicity of this life appeals to you, a reminder that sometimes, the most profound pleasures are found in the quietest of moments. Your days blend together in a soothing rhythm of work and leisure, each one a celebration of the beauty of everyday life. You've come to realize that happiness is not something to be pursued, but rather something that emerges from living a life that is true to who you are. And in this small town, surrounded by nature and the gentle pace of rural life, you found a sense of peace that eludes many. The world outside continues to change, with all its complexities and challenges. But in your corner of it, you've created a space of serenity and purpose. Your story, though it may never be widely known, is one of quiet strength and inspiration, a reminder that wealth, in its truest form, is not about what you have, but about who you are and how you live. And so, your life unfolds, a testament to the power of living intentionally and authentically. You continue to grow, to learn, and to explore, always mindful of the path you're on and the values that guide you. Your wealth, now a silent companion, allows you to pursue your dreams without constraint, to live a life that is rich in experience, connection, and meaning. In the end, it's not the amount of money you have that defines you, but the depth of your character, the richness of your experiences, and the positive impact you have on the world around you. Your story, woven from the threads of discipline, patience, and a clear vision for your life, stands as a beacon of hope and inspiration, reminding all who hear it that true wealth is within reach, waiting to be cultivated and cherished.